Hey y'all, Joshua here, your friendly neighborhood makeup artist. Here to show you how to recreate this look, which I think is pretty soft, simple, and uses pretty minimal products. So if you don't like wearing a lot of makeup, this look is for you. So stay tuned to find out how to recreate this look. Okay, so we're going in with the Pro Conceal and Correct palette in NC15 from MAC Cosmetics, using our fingers just to apply that so that it gives us a nice base for our eyeshadow. You can use an eyelid primer or whatever you have. I personally like the concealer, but if you are going to use the concealer or eyelid primer, I always use a setting powder, so that's what the powder puff is there. And then once that is all set, I am going in with the Rachel Shultz Cosmetiques the Nude kit, using a light brown and adding that just above the crease and to the crease itself, just with a nice soft dome brush. Then once that's all set and blended in, I'm going to go in, I'm going to use my color switch to clean my brush to then go in with that medium brown. Just in the corners, I switch my brush to a shorter dome brush just to kind of give myself a little bit more control, and I add that to the outside corner a little bit close to the lash line, but not that close, because I really just want to keep it more in that corner and give my eye a little bit of depth, so that that way it's kind of like a smoky eye, and when we go in with the third color, it will give us a little bit more dimension. So I'm just using a clean brush here just to blend everything out. Then, going in with the third eyeshadow color. So it's a metallic, silvery, almost pewter gunmetal. Then applying that all over the lid and even to the outside corner, just so that at least the first two colors that were used, just give it a little bit more depth so it doesn't seem so flat and shimmery. Then going in for the skin with the Prep and Prime BB Beauty Balm with an SPF of 35 from MAC Cosmetics in the shade Light with a brush, just because I find that using a brush gives me a softer application, because the little beauty sponge that I'm going to be using from, I forget where it's from. I think it might be Quo? I think it's Quo. So applying it with the brush just to kind of give myself that nice even skin tone and coverage. And then what I'm going to do afterwards is use that the knockoff beauty blender from Quo, just to blend out any lines that the brush may have created and also kind of take away any excess product that may be there. So then moving in with the Bright Idea Illuminating Stick from NYX in Topaz Tan, just using it as like a contour. So I applied it directly to my face, and then I apply some to the brush. Then using the leftover BB cream, I diffused that on the brush to then blend that out in my face. So the thing about the BB cream, the tone, or the shade, is a little bit too light for me because I do have a little bit of a summer's glow. So I like to use the Bright Idea Illuminating Stick just to kind of give myself a little bit more depth, and then, going in and contouring using my finger just to kind of move the product up the bridge of the nose, blending it out with my brush again. And then once I've done that to my nose, I'm going to use the leftover product just under my eyes just to kind of soften out and diffuse the contrast of how light the foundation is, the BB cream is. Then after I've done that, I'm going in with my setting powder. I'm not going to tell you which one that is because unfortunately it is not that great of a quality. So then after that, the Stila bronzing powder that has absolutely no shimmer, which is super amazing, just to kind of give yourself a little bit more depth, and I've hit pan on and I'm a little bit sad about. Blend that all the way through. Then I'm going in with the eyebrow styler in Spiked from MAC Cosmetics, just to kind of give my eyebrows a little bit more depth and a little bit more of a better shape, just because I have some patchiness right there in the outside corner on both sides of my eyebrows. And I really like this eyebrow pencil because it really doesn't move and it doesn't smudge when you kind of rub your eyebrows, because I kind of tend to do that a little bit too often. So once that's applied, I am then going to go in with my gel liner from Essence. It's waterproof, and I'm putting that into the waterline on the upper lash line. It's not the most fun to do, but it helps you to have fuller lashes, so that then when you go in, well, when I go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, it's not really necessary for me to actually use any false lashes. It just gives that depth and fullness. I really love this trick because it does kind of help to open up my eyes a little bit more. So then after I've done the mascara, I'm gonna go in with my brow gel, which is actually a clear mascara, just to kind of give it a better texture, a little bit more direction, and to kind of help diffuse the eyebrow product, which, you know, sometimes can be a little bit intense, but then also it helps to set as well. So once that is done, I am going to go in with a little bit of blush, the taupe one, just to kind of give me a little bit of a peachy glow, but nothing too deep so that I look flushed. I want this to look summery and bronzy, and then I'm going in with the highlighter that's in the kit. It's kind of more like a flat powder, but anyhow, I then went in with the very nice champagne shimmer, putting that on the brow bone, the inside waterline, or the bottom waterline, and then using it to highlight the bridge of my nose. Adding a little bit on the tops of my cheeks just to kind of, you know, add a little shine, a little on the forehead. And so then here is the final look. So this is with a very strong beauty light, just so that you can kind of see the depth. And then this is just with the natural kind of lighting that I have in my house. So there we are. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.